Listening Colour. Hi everybody, welcome to Listening Colour with me, Rachel Walker-Mason. We're back to some Nightwish, and this is something that quite a few of you have requested I react to. So here it is, Lanternlight.
Gone is the hurt, the weight. Gone is the warmth of day. A stray boat saved happy memories engraved. Oh, into a velvety night beneath the lanternlight. Last
Oh my goodness. Floor's voice is just, oh, it just gives me this kind of cold chill. Like, it's just so beautiful. Like, she's got this calm about her voice, and just the way she sings and the way she breathes just gives such presence to her voice, but it just has this really calming property. Quite a few of you have mentioned how much you love this particular song. Like, a lot of you love everything Nightwish does, obviously, because they're amazing. But a lot of you have mentioned this one particularly, and I can already see just in the first, like, 45 seconds how beautiful it is, how calm, what a gorgeous picture it paints. So, yeah, it's already made me feel better. Oh, so thank you. Thank you, Floor. Thank you, Nightwish.
Last night brought the heaviest of snows, melting the songs of old. Tying the boat, ride a new one soon, sending me to the drowning moon, far above the lantern light.
Oh my goodness. That is just, it's gorgeous. This is so different from, now I haven't heard the whole of the back catalogue of Nightwish. You know that of me because I have discovered everything through you amazing people. But this is very different to what I've heard from them before. It's just piano, bit of low strings, and Floor's heavenly voice. There doesn't feel like there's very much else in there. So what we're used to, or what I'm used to certainly, is the full band and guitars and drums and this gorgeous, like, symphonic metal kind of thing, which is just like this euphoric wonder of probably what it sounds like in heaven. I don't know, maybe. This is a whole different side. So this is quite interesting. It's more like Floor's solo stuff. So I've looked at a bit of her solo things, and it just features her voice so beautifully. She just sits in the middle of the track perfectly. And now this track might stretch out and become other things, but right now, I love how pared back it is. And that's classic Nightwish, in that it doesn't sound like classic Nightwish, but they do what is right for each song. They won't put in a guitar solo if it doesn't need one. And right now, it doesn't feel like it needs anything other than this. And it's beautiful, and there's some lovely lyrics about the snow falling, and it kind of, it like defrosting the songs of old. That's beautiful. It's like maybe all these kind of historic things from their country, all their kind of native folk songs and things are kind of coming back. And there's something about snow falling that makes you feel calm. And the video for this is beautiful, and the way she's singing it, it has this real beautiful snow falling and everything hibernating and being calm and restful. It has this really lovely feel about it. And the lyrics, from what I can hear, are very similar. And it just has this beautiful, restful, gentle quality, which I am really enjoying, particularly today, having a bit of a stressful morning. I'm really enjoying this. It's gorgeous. Right, let's hear what happens next, because she's been singing mid-range and then quite low, which is gorgeous. Let's see if she goes anywhere else, gives us any floorgasms. Who knows?
A lantern light.
This is a slightly unexpected section. I thought they would do something else here, but I didn't know what. And what they've got is carrying on with the same kind of piano figure, which is this lovely kind of arpeggio, gentle figure, but it kind of goes into a fast, even though the speed doesn't change, they're doing things at like a double speed, so it makes everything feel like it's sped up, even though it isn't. So it has a feeling of running or kind of chasing something, and then the strings going into a kind of adds to the kind of tension of the track. So it goes from almost a kind of lullaby, but it feels like that, like something's kind of ramping up to something in this story, but nothing's happening here. So there's, in terms of lyrics, so no one's singing anything. It's just an instrumental section, and we know Nightwish are gorgeous with their instrumental sections. That everything is so specifically done. They never put anything in that isn't needed, or overused, or they don't double it if it doesn't need it. So it's really interesting, this section. Also, what they're doing is using similar chords, the kind of chords you would expect in a kind of diatonic pop song, the kind of standard chords, but the strings are playing different chords. So it sounds slightly like it's clashing, slightly like they're not playing the same thing, which is quite nice because the chords belong together, but in a slightly odd way. So it kind of pulls at you a bit where you think, oh, this is a little bit uncomfortable. It's almost that nagging feeling of like, oh, I need to wake up now, or oh, I need to do something. That the strings being in a playing slightly different chords has that kind of feeling where you've got that asymmetry of something beautiful and something equally beautiful, but not quite together. It's a really lovely effect to use that. It's really clever. Okay, let's see where they go next.
I'm in the light and flood. I'm in the fall winds. I'm the wave-shaping pebbles, flawless gems. I am the snow on your palm.
Ooh, okay, this is taking a turn. I like this. This is there's always more to Nightwish. It's never gonna be a simple story. I love, as always, the harmony coming in. They just have the most perfect harmonies and the perfect voices to sing together. Voices that aren't the same, but just sing so beautifully together. And this haunting lower voice coming in. That's probably Marco, is it? Do tell me who it is, because you always know. And the lyrics here, I am the snow in your palm. I am the light. It's beautiful. It's kind of it's like a, yeah, like an old sort of folk story. It's beautiful. So I don't know whether Lanternlight is one of Thomas' lyrics, but I know you will tell me, or whether it's a kind of an old sort of story from their culture. But it's beautiful. Just the term lantern light evokes such an image. It's not just like an electric light that you turn on in a room. Lantern light takes you back to the olden days. And the light it casts from a lantern it is different. It kind of it's like a warmer light, and it only lights up just the area that it's around. So there's something very mystical and beautiful and kind of fairy-like about this. I don't know whether the lyrics have changed in this section or whether the beginning section was similar, but this section here feels like Floor saying she is the nature, she is all the things around you.
Snow on your palm. I am the secret stream, lost beneath your feet. I am you who climbed off my back not long ago. A sheltered song in a world now gone petrified. The timeless turns this way about. Meltwater surge of spring.
Oh, this is just building so beautifully. It's almost like really lovely film music, you know, when it's building through a difficult journey that characters are going through. It reminds me a little bit of Lord of the Rings, you know, when Sam and Frodo are going, yeah, trudging through their difficult journey, and then here we're getting to spring, like the snow's going to melt, it's all going to warm up, and even the colours they're using are slightly warmer here. It's beautiful. Is it about coming through difficult times, coming through like the winter of your life, coming through hardships and knowing that the spring will come, that warmth will come again, that good will come again? Is it about that? Um, Gosh, it could be about so many things. It's made me feel so much in only, what, a couple of minutes. It's so warm, and it's got so little of what I felt I knew of Nightwish. Like, the other instruments aren't there, and 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 I don't miss them actually in this. Like, they're fantastic, but I think this is exactly the right choice for doing this one. It's just these lovely strings, beautiful piano, and there's like stunning kind of resonance around it. It's just, oh, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Water surge of spring. I hear a song now, sung by the free, for 1,000 more tomorrows of an incomplete week. To the meadows I go, I'll be waiting for you once more.
Oh, the words for you was just beautiful. It's really unexpected. Sorry, I've got a really horrible cold. I've had flu this last week, so I've got a really dodgy voice still, so I couldn't quite hit the whatever bit. But she did that in such an unexpected way. Everything was da 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 da, just sitting there, mid-range, beautiful. Floor can just sing that with such ease, and then hitting that note really surprised me. It was gorgeous, waiting there for you. Oh, it's just so lovely. So gone is the hurt, the weight, gone is the warmth of day. Stray boat has saved, happy memories engraved onto a velvety night beneath the lantern light. Oh, it's like a lullaby that's got a little bit of edge. But a lot of lullabies have that kind of feeling like the day is gone, the night has come, it's time to rest, time to think about your happy memories of the day. It's so beautiful, um, and so kind of warm. That velvety into a velvety night. That's just that's stunning. I am the secret stream, moss beneath your feet. I am you who climbed off my back not long ago, a sheltered song in a world now gone. This is just gorgeous. Is it about accepting the changes in life, accepting the transitions, like knowing you need to rest? That's lovely. To the meadows I go, I'll be waiting for you. Once upon a lantern light. So is that about, is it like a parent saying to a child, you know, go off to sleep and I'll be there in the morning? when you've been in the meadows of your dreams, you'll wake up and I'll be here waiting for you? Or is it on another level, when you die, you go across the river Styx, you go across to the other side, and the people you love who've already passed before you are waiting for you? Because that's beautiful as well. That's like hauntingly beautiful, and kind of, we don't deal with death very well in society. We are not great at it, and we actually we kind of push it aside. Like, we don't deal with grief. So then when someone does die, when something happens like that, we're really shocked and we don't know how to process it, and nobody really knows how to talk to us about it. They feel quite awkward because they don't want to make us cry, or they don't want to upset us. And they don't really want to talk about it because they are ill-equipped to deal with it either. But there's something about this song that just makes death feel like part of the journey, which of course it is. Of course death is part of the journey of life. The only things that are permanent, are constant in life, the only things you cannot escape are death and taxes. And maybe you can escape taxes, maybe some people can, but you cannot escape death. Death will come for all of us. And I don't know why we sanitize it so much and make it not a part of being alive, because of course it's a part of life. And there's something about this song that is just so beautiful and so calming. It's like someone wrapping you in a velvet robe and giving you a hug and saying, it's going to be all right. Life carries on this way, and at some point you will die, or so and so will die, and then this is the path that death will take, and it's okay. It's all part of nature. And there's something really beautiful about that. Like, my father-in-law died a few years ago, and he was buried in woodland. He was allowed to be. It was, fine. And there was something so beautifully raw and painful about that, because we're not used to death being that raw. We're used to crematoriums and a curtain being drawn and you don't see anything. This was just this being buried in the woods will always stay with me, because it was like going back to the earth. There was something that, it just makes me think of that moment at my father-in-law's funeral. This song really reminds me of that, and the fact that you're back and you're part of the earth and you're part of the changing of the seasons. And there's something so beautiful, like painful and beautiful about that this song has really captured. It really has. And a lot of you tell me how much Nightwish have impacted your life, and their songs have been so much part of your journey. And a lot of you have said about this particular one. And so I thought, right, I need to watch this now. Come on, I need to hear this one, because a lot of you have specifically asked me to watch this. And I thought, okay, right, well, how good's it going to be? Can it really beat any other Nightwish ones, the big Nightwish ones? And this is so different, but it is just perfection. And it's not heavy-handed, it's just in a very gentle way of, like, guiding you through the transition from life to death. And what's more amazing than that? Let's watch the end. Let's see if anything else amazing happens, which it probably will, because it's Nightwish. Wow, gosh, that was so beautiful. I really whew. Now, was that Marco's voice or Tuomas's voice coming in at the end? Please let me know who it was because that was quite unexpected. I could see there were more lyrics, but I assumed it would be Floor singing them. But that really kind of caught me, especially because I was thinking about my father-in-law, and it was almost like that was his voice um, coming in, and he was a fantastic human. And one of the things about him is that he really couldn't sing. But that was like, he's in heaven now and he's got this amazing voice. So that was just like, oh my gosh, that was just hit me in a way I wasn't quite expecting. And those last lyrics are so beautiful. Let me just read them again. I walk now towards the trees. I am the secret stream, the night falling at my feet into the forest of Yesterwynde. That is so, so beautiful and but that kind of yearning of, when you really because grief is love that has nowhere to go anymore. So then we feel that pain because we can't give the love to that person. And so we feel that grief instead. And it's the kind of that almost like beautiful grief of like, I'm really glad that I feel that way because it means that I loved you. And that sense of someone walking towards the trees, walking off into the distance, into the next part of their existence. Um, it's so it's so beautiful and so moving. I really wasn't quite expecting that. So color-wise in this one, it's quite blue, which you'd probably expect. It feels like a winter's night. The whole thing feels like a very velvety blue in this very calm way. Like no one's got anywhere to go, anywhere to be. We can all just relax, and we're like in this big, warm, soft blanket of blue. It's gorgeous. And then the middle section where it's the piano and then the strings slightly playing something slightly different. The piano feels very yellow, and then the strings have this green kind of feel into it. And I don't know whether that's because it's the spring coming, because then into the next section where she talks about the river beneath your feet and the snow melting, it does feel a much like cleaner, warmer green colour, and it lightens up as if the skies are less heavy with the snow and we're waking up out of hibernation. I could see people taking it in two different ways. They can either look at it as like a lullaby of going to sleep and waking up, or about um, the cycle of life and death and passing from one to the other, or about nature and how nature kind of cycles around. And when we feel like, it's winter and everything's dead, it will come again, and it's good to remind yourself of that spring will come again. An absolutely beautiful song. Thank you, Nightwish. Oh, and thank you all for recommending that one because you lot are amazing. Working in the music industry is not well paid. So if you'd like to support me, you can buy me a coffee, or a tea, as we say, because we're British. The link is just here on my page. I want to say thank you to everyone who's already done that. It means so much to me and to my family, honestly. It enables me to make more videos and to be able to work in this industry without worrying about how I'm going to feed my family. So thank you so much. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. I love all your comments, so please keep them coming. And remember to have a colourful day. Listening